let's talk about the patches. And I'm complicated. Thank you. I know I need the typical black bag. But so the first one we all know about, which is the X39, the stem cell activation patch. And what makes this patch so special is, as we know, inside is the white crystal lattice, and it reflects back the light wave in your skin because we reflect heat, we reflect light, elevates GHK copper peptide, which is known to activate your stem cells, make more stem cells, and reset your stem cells to a younger, healthier state. And why is this important? Because stem cells are the only cells in your body that can change into anything. It can change into any cell in your body. And that's important because at age 30, we lose 50%. And by age 60, we have lost almost all of it. The reason we stay young when we're young is because our stem cells are changing into whatever we need to stay young. The reason everything pops out, have you ever noticed that? I don't know how old you are, I'm 54. At age 48, everything old started popping out of my body. Gray, wrinkles, sore shoulder, a little bit of breast cancer, everything started popping out because my stem cells quit working. So this gets us working again, and that army will march and turn into whatever cell your body needs for repair. I mean, when you really realize what's going on, it's pretty amazing. And so what we notice is 1 month of X39 for every decade you are old. David says that is regeneration and repair. After that, it's age reversal. So I like to think of X39 as the stem cell activation patch. It's the patch that allows your army to march again and turn into any cell your body needs for repair. It's all about regeneration and repair and then age reversal. Hey, that's a pretty good, quick, tight way of thinking about X39. Okay, so now what's X49? X49 is AHK, the daughter peptide of GHK. I like to think of X49 as the patch that allows for sculpting the physical body. You like that? Sculpting the physical body. Why? Because in 30 days, you're going to reduce your fat by 10%. And at the same time, you're going to build lean muscle mass. That sounds like sculpting to me, right? The other thing that X49 does really, really well is it shields from 5G radiation. Okay, David was trying to figure out something to put on phones, but it doesn't work. 5G is so strong. You have to shield yourself from the inside out. Guess what does that? AHK shields 5G. That's pretty amazing. It's also been known to grow your hair, as well as, I can never pronounce that stuff, like Rogaine Minoxidil or something. Bob, help me out if anybody knows that.
Minoxidil.
Minoxidil. I knew you would know that. So that helps with that. And it also helps with organ support, blood pressure support, heart support, part of organ, and also with helping with brain coherence. Things like, because it builds lean muscle mass, you can think of things that destroy lean muscle mass, like ALS, for an example, destroys lean muscle mass, and this builds it. I don't know if you caught that little thing in Florida. I sure did, as an example. Interesting, right? So X49. So once again, X39, regeneration, repair, age reversal. X49, body sculpting. I like the way that sounds. Eon. Eon is awesome in that it reduces inflammation. It goes into a peptide that reduces inflammation. Inflammation is the eater of stem cells. So if you use Eon with X39 at the same time, you're going to turbocharge the X39 to actually work better because the Eon's going to stop the inflammation. David always said that this is the workhorse of the line, and Eon is like second in charge. I like to call Eon the gentle giant because it's stopping inflammation, but it also resets your nervous system into rest and digest. I just love the Gentle Giant, and I love these two together. There's not a night, I wear my patches at night. There's not a night I go without these two patches. They're just so beautiful. Also, there's some research. This is the patch that is the reason the queen bees live 50% longer than the worker bees, because of the queen bee jelly. It is this peptide, is the queen bee jelly peptide. And it was found by a researcher in natural cancer therapy to help with, keeping fast growing cells in control, if you can imagine. Very powerful. It's like, don't you want to activate your own queen bee jelly? I do. So there's queen bee jelly. Now, this is also one of my very favorite patches, glutathione. Okay. Once again, David told me, for the things going on in my life, that the 3 patches that I need to wear every night are X39, Eon, and glutathione. And it makes sense, because X39 stops fast growing cells, Eon stops fast growing cells, and glutathione is your master detoxification and antioxidant pathway. So what does that mean? Have you guys ever heard of free radicals? They just go and they destroy all the cells of your body. It's from the toxins you eat, the water you drink that is dirty. It's actually the combustion of your own body working. The aftermath are these things called antioxidants, and they're eaters of your cells. The reason that you take vitamin C is vitamin C is an antioxidant, okay? But vitamin C only goes after free radicals 1-to-1. You ready for this? Glutathione is your own body's Superman of antioxidants. It goes after free radicals 1 million per second every second, like a fire hose in every room of the house. Are you kidding me? So do you think it's a good idea to upregulate your glutathione? Absolutely. And it's also your master detoxification system, okay? So glutathione pulls all the yuck out of your body. Let's talk about that. What is yuck in your body and on your nervous system, on your nerves? The yuck travels up and down your nerves. It pulls out things like bacteria, mold, fungus, toxins, plastic, metals, mercury. It pulls all the yuck. And then you're gonna what? It's gonna come out of your skin. You're gonna poop it out. You're gonna pee it out. You're gonna get rid of it, but the glutathione's gonna take it out. Why do you think that people are so excited about going and getting their glutathione IV, their glutathione liposomal? It's because, and I know Lizzie knows this, it's because it's so good for you to have it work right, correct? So then, if that's the case, why aren't more people spending the $300 for the IV? You know why? Because glutathione only has a 7-minute half-life. Oh my God, so you're spending all this money on glutathione and it only lasts in your system 7 minutes. So why do you think this works so good for us? Because we're activating it for 12 hours at a time. This one is no joke. Why I like to say Eon is the Gentle Giant. This one gonna pull all the crap out of you, literally. And it is literally gonna come out of your skin. When I started glutathione, I worked myself up. I wear 2 of these at night now. But when I first started this about a year ago, I had so much bacteria coming out of my back. I called up David because I thought I had some weird disease. Oh no, I was just pulling all the yuck out. Okay, so glutathione is amazing. Oh, it comes out of your breath too. Is that why sometimes my breath's so bad? It's kind of embarrassing. Okay, glutathione. Okay, now carnosine. Carnosine, I love as well. Carnosine is the patch that supports all your organs. Where all the other patches you wear every day, carnosine you wear every other day. And carnosine is the supporter of your heart and your brain, really every organ of your body. It's actually a lot like X49. They work similarly in that they support your organs. The difference is X49 is body sculpting. Remember, it burns the fat and it makes lean muscle mass. Carnosine increases your telomeres. So once again, they both support organs, but do you want your telomeres to be supported? Do you want your lean body mass and fat to be supported? Maybe you want both. They are different. So what I like to think is that the reason that David wants to live to 250 years of age is because he knows he can, because he's been researching animals that do. And what lives to 250? The lobster, the clam. I know it's not very glamorous, but man, maybe we want to be lobsters. So basically, when the lobster gets older, their immune system gets stronger. Their telomeres get stronger. When we get older, what happens to us? Our immune system gets weaker. Our telomeres get shorter. Carnosine makes our telomeres longer. I like to call it the lady fingers of your DNA, okay? And so that's important because when your telomeres get short like this, like stubby short, guess what? You die. So we want long telomeres. So am I getting off of carnosine? No. Am I taking X49? Yes. But if you're talking to people and they have financial issues, know that carnosine and X49 are the most alike, if that makes sense. Okay, Alavita. Okay, Alavita is the no joke. I'm gonna hear a funny story. A friend of mine, I meant to send one kit to, right? Because I really, really liked her. And I accidentally sent her two. And I accidentally put it on auto ship. Can you imagine? So my friend for the last 4 months was getting a ton of this stuff. She calls me up and she goes, I don't know what you're doing, but I got bottles of this and I got this. I called her back and I said, are you kidding me? You put half of it in a bag and I'm picking it up. So I did. And I literally now have a whole bunch of Alavita in my skincare. And I have these bottles all over my house. And you think I would resell it or something? No, I'm using it because I like it so much. So I just laugh at what happened. So Alavita is, I put it right between my two eyes at night, and it reduces oxidative stress in 5 minutes. Oxidative stress in 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? What is oxidative stress? It's that same free radical damage. So Alavita and glutathione work in much of the same way to get rid of free radical damage. That's why if you want hot skin, you're going to be using Alavita, glutathione to get rid of all the oxidative stress damage. And you're going to be using X39 to build your collagen. Of course, that's why if you're using Alavita, glutathione, and the day and night cream, your skin will glow. Your skin will glow. So what is Alavita, day and night cream? Oops, Bob, sorry, I might have muted you. Oh, no, I didn't. So this is the day cream. There's also a night cream. And unfortunately, my night cream is in my living room right now. But David created the day and night cream because he wanted a cream that is not dirty. Because when you put stuff on your skin, it goes directly to your blood supply. And he didn't want to, why I love our owner, he does not wear or give us what he doesn't want for himself. What a concept. So he wanted a clean cream. And so you better believe that there is nothing dirty in his day and night cream. And he actually created the night and day cream with a certain oil that mimics the oil of our own skin. So have you ever noticed when you wear it, it goes right into your skin? Because he mimicked it. I think it's algae oil. And if you know David, he loves the ocean. Algae from the ocean. Our Nirvana pill is seaweed pill. He's coming up with a phytoplankton immersed with energy of a new metal that he created energy with. Like, the man loves the sea, right? Because the sea is the beginning of life. And the sea is the master detoxification vehicle with seaweeds. So anyway, thought that was interesting. And he also has something in this called milk peptide protein. And I could be off on that, but that increases hydrochloric acid, which helps our collagen. So that's why the creams are so awesome. So if Bob, you've never tried our cream, you could have the complexion of a shine like mine if you start, mister.
That sounds like a good idea. That's what Amy keeps telling me.
I think so. I think so. So there's your cream. And then the other one I want to talk about, of course, how much time do we have? We have 5 more minutes. We're almost done. Okay. So I'm just going to hit on 2 more if I can find them. Ice Wave, of course, gets rid of pain. The brown patch goes on the pain spot. The white patch goes 2 inches away, and it breaks the connection of pain in the connective tissue. Brown, white, breaks the connection of pain in the connective tissue. Pretty basic. Ice Wave is not reparative. X39 and Eon are your most reparative patches, but Ice Wave will break the pain while X39 and Eon repair. And you know what? That takes only about a month. Most people, if they do Ice Wave, Eon, and X39, that Ice Wave they'll need for a month, and then it will go away because Eon and X39 repair. But I'll tell you, my girl Michelle wasn't noticing anything on X39 and Eon yet because it takes time to repair. And she has arthritis in her knuckles. She started putting Ice Wave. She bent her knuckles in 2 minutes. She's like, I'm in. I said, now put the X39 and the Eon here for 4 weeks and you won't need Ice Wave anymore. Do you see what I did? So Ice Wave is beautiful that way. And I want you guys to remember once again that the brown patch goes on the pain spot. Where do you hurt most? Put it there. The white patch goes 2 inches away. Pretty basic. I talked to Melinda Connor. You know, she does all the research. And she basically said for most patches, the best place is right under the belly button because it's the belly of the immune system. So let's not get ourselves all worked up in 20 different places to patch. People get confused. Under the belly button or any spot will do, which means love the spot you're worried about, okay? So for me, X39 and Eon and glutathione go right under my belly button before bed. Sometimes my colon spasms because I'm still struggling with side effects from chemo. And so I'll put an Ice Wave where it hurts most on my colon. And then I'll put this about 2 or 3 inches away and I go to sleep, okay? It's not complicated. This is not rocket science, okay? So then the last one I want to talk about, because I really believe that it could be life-changing for my son, and I haven't got it yet because I just haven't, is he likes Nirvana, but Dr. Stacy in Florida was doing some research on Nirvana, and she told me that when you take Nirvana, the patch with the supplement, the pills, that it in 3 weeks will take all the pain away in someone's body in 3 weeks, and it will turn anxiety in people to joy. And I said, what? And she goes, yeah. I go, what's that supplement made out of? You ready? What it's made out of, you guys? Seaweed. Seaweed. Of course it's seaweed because seaweed pulls all the toxins out of your body. And I do believe toxins are a reason the toxins go up the nervous system and cause anxiety. So here's the deal. Nirvana works on your neurotransmitters. It works on your endorphins. It works on your dopamine. It works on your neurotransmitters, okay? So where Ice Wave works on getting rid of the pain in the connective tissue, okay? So you're getting at pain through the brain versus pain through the connective tissue in different ways. So if you can upregulate endorphins, neurotransmitters, like dopamine and serotonin, you are working in the neurotransmitters that make you happy. Is being happy a good idea? Yeah. So I'm excited to try that for my son because my son struggles with OCD, anxiety, aggressive anxiety disorder, and he already wears the Nirvana patch, but I have never put him into the system. And so I want to, want to thank Dr. Stacy for telling us about that in Florida, because I'm real excited about that. So with that, we are going to stop this recording. Okay, let me stop this recording real quick.